Today, I'm excited to present to you my desk research, designing a digital product involving interactions with music that can enhance the experience of stress of workers. The demographic I choose to work is many workers who are stressed at their work. My goal is to help them reduce the work stress by designing a digital product that interacts with music. As a graphic designer for a publishing company, I always feel stressed at work when I need to meet the publishing deadline. My friends and colleagues around me also feel stressed at work. It seems normal for workers to work under pressure. A number of studies have shown that there are many people who feel desperate and even try to suicide because of work stress. Clearly, work is more stressful now than even before. And for the commercial perspective, there is a trade of workers to be concerned about their physical and mental health and to have enough budget to maintain it. And the opportunity to gain profit from these groups of people is not difficult. The methods I choose for desk research is to get the academic resource in UTS library and commercial resources on Google. I have downloaded around 14 resources and used 9 of them in the research. At the beginning, I was trying to find some digital product for reducing work stress that is already in the market, but there's no result. So I changed the keyword to the words with bolder meanings and finally got some useful information. The keywords I used are work stress, reduce stress at work, music to reduce stress, stressful industries, and stress disease. So why do you feel stress at work? Different workers may have different answers because it has to do with personal feelings, and everyone has different standards. There are some common reasons of feeling stress at work. In the workplace, there are long working hours, job insecurity, and high workload. And in life, it is loss of work and life balance. For example, some parents are unable to balance work and caring responsibility. The root of stressful feeling is cognitive dissonance. The cognitive dissonance is when you hear someone say one thing and watch them do something else. For example, I know smoking is bad for me and I can die for it. But on the other hand, smoking calms me down and things are bad now, so I need it. Similar situations also happen in the work environment. For example, I know I can't get paid for work overtime, but I need to do work overtime today to meet the deadline for this work. Another example is I know it's not my duty, but the person in charge of this task is sick, and the deadline is tomorrow. And in order to meet the deadline, I have to complete this task for her. The 8 most stressful industries were voted on the internet. They are healthcare, education, hospitality, legal, media, social work, technology, and mental health. So there is one thing I noticed during my research, that is, not all stress is bad for us. A certain degree of stress is a natural, normal, and unavoidable part for everyday life, and it can have positive effects. For example, when we experience in exam, given a presentation to manager or colleagues at work, we always stress for that. Harm only comes when we are negatively affected by stress. As a result, people feel like negative stress and when they are negatively affected by this. This can be damaging to employees' sense of well-being. And another research is positive effect has been linked to increased immune function. Negative effect, on the other hand, has been linked to decreased immune function. Researchers have found that stress can have many consequences for our health, both physically and mentally. Physically, work stress may lead to an increase in male disease. Work stress increases the risk of cardiovascular disease in health workers. Even some workers have partly recovered from this disease and are able to work. Work stress is still seen as the main reason for their not wanting to return to their previous field of work. Work stress increases the risk of obesity, digestive problems, and insomnia. Mentally, I found a self-report that researchers have been doing a large population among workers in China for assessing the job dissatisfaction and work stress by a questionnaire. Of the about 6,200 included employees, about 22% reported that they perceived work stress, About 15% of them reported they were not satisfied with their work. Around 5% of the employees reported depressive symptoms, and around 4% of the employees reported anxiety symptoms. The results shows that employees who perceived work stress were more likely to report anxiety symptoms. The nature of many stress reduction methods is to help with self-regulation, and music is one of the key methods. So why music work? We can talk about it in two parts. Human rhythmic processes, synchronized with the beats of music, enable slower tempo music to slow our heart rate and breathing. On the other hand, the music we like can have an even more calm effect. I find the music resources already created for help deal with stress, called They're a Calm and They're Asleep. They're a Calm and They're Asleep was created by two professors, and that can help train our bodies to relax. They're Asleep was designed to target a delta brain waves in order to help a person fall asleep and stay asleep better. Their account was designed to help instruct our bodies to relax. For commercial perspective, I found an app called Calm. The Calm app focuses on producing meditation products, including meditation guides, sleep stories, and music for subscribers. The aim is to help the subscribers reduce stress and fall into sleep. There are many different voice packs available for download on their app, from emotionally relaxing music to audio lessons or audio stories. They also have different resource boards for different needs, one of which is dedicated to help people reduce stress and take a break from work. What's more, there are many relaxing music videos on the YouTube. The video is generally consists of a simple animation with some light instrumental music. It's free and aimed to help people calm down from the music. And also, in Spotify playlist, people can create a list of songs according on their preferences, which will become their stress reliever. Also, there are many another playlists for the relief stress for choosing from. In the next step of my work, I will focus on experiences and the way to reduce stress of the target demographic, to find out if they know that music can relieve stress. Seek to find out if they have a month times of the year that is most stressful for them at work. Also to find out about their feedback on their existing stress-reduced music in the market. In the interview, I might ask, what are the most stressful month or time of the year for you at work? Or do you have a music playlist for reduce your work stress? If yes, could you show me? Could you please listen to a music clip and write down how you feel after listening to it? Do you feel relaxed down? That is the references. That's it for me, and thanks for watching.